So I'm actually very excited about this. I received two brand new Yeti cast iron skillets as a gift. I'm not associated at all with Yeti. They don't sponsor me, but of course I love cast iron. I love restoring them, and I haven't had or used a new pan in a long time. And also stick around, I'm going to give it the new pan egg test after. Yeti is certainly doing some great packaging. You get yourself some stickers and a little scraper to get rid of some of that cooked on mess. But there's also a nice little care guide, how to keep your cast iron as good as new. And interestingly enough, hard to zoom in there, but it says you can use soap. Yes, use soap. Packaging is very nice. I'm from Canada, so you can see we've got some English and French on there, and we pull it back to reveal a very beautiful number 10 cast iron. These were originally made by Butterpat Industries in the US, a great independent foundry. Yeti bought them out, kept their design alive. This size number 10 doesn't correspond with the old wood stove measurements like a vintage Griswold number 10 would. That was based on the burner openings of the time. This pan is 10 inches across, which would roughly equal a Griswold number 8. You can also see it's got a little helper handle on the front there with the Yeti brand, and this is one of the smoothest modern cast iron cooking surfaces that I've seen. Also, I guess you can hang it on your wall without the Yeti logo hanging upside down, as you can see. Looks like it also has a bit of a raised heat ring, which is pretty great. This is the number 10, but I also got the number 12, a 12-inch pan. Packaging is exactly the same. Stickers, scrapers, care guide. And this one really is just a beast. Feels super solid, but oddly not crazy heavy. Really looking forward to doing some cooking with this. Probably fit 3 big ribeyes in here, or I'll use it to roast a whole chicken. Lots of great cooking ideas with this one. Once again, the surface is really smooth. It doesn't look milled, so maybe just part of their casting process. I'll need to investigate that. A little dust on the sides there just from the packaging, but this is just a beautiful piece of art. You can tell the craftsmanship here is really well done. Not one single visual flaw in there, and I can't wait to get cooking with it. I think it can be said that nothing says how good a cast iron pan can perform than when trying to cook an egg on it. So let's do that with the brand new number 10. This is the first cook, so I decided to put butter, a generous amount of butter, as I wasn't sure how the seasoning was going to be right out of the box, and I really wanted this to work. So let's give it a shot. The pan is hot enough and in goes the egg, and now I'll let it sit and cook for a minute. Everyone has different opinions of how they like their eggs. I'm an easy sunny side up guy, so I don't want it to be too hot, don't want it too crispy. But now is the real test. Will it stick? First of all, use a cloth. That handle is going to be hot. You are working with cast iron here. The whole pan heats up. Pick it up, a little shake, and look at that. It's non-stick sliding. Didn't have to use a utensil at all, and I might as well soak up all that butter. And that egg is perfect. But hey, just for fun, let's see if I give it a flip. Again, first time with the pan, not sure how this is going to go for me. All right. I give myself a 7 out of 10 for that one, but nevertheless, always happy making a non-stick egg on cast iron. These new pans are great. Check them out for yourself.